Hello and welcome back to another episode of Hard West 2. My name is Saika and today we're continuing the Hard West 2 blind playthrough on the hardest difficulty.
I
And
feel
we
strange.
are entering
We have a date.
our next shootout in St. Argent. Gotta get Delaire to get the Ace of Spade. We get his notes. And we gotta kill him with Jin's Shadow Barrage. Okay, sounds about right. I am wondering, I've thought so in between the episodes, if the guys that can heal themselves should carry double blue dynamite. I think that's smart choice, generally speaking. Because Lazarus can heal himself, Laughing Deer can heal himself. Okay, then. Got 4 of a kind on everyone. What are we missing, by the way, with not having straight flushes? I'm kind of giving up on the jokers here. Those things will likely not come. Must have somehow messed that up. He does not get the royal flush. He does not get the rifles. I mean, I could give someone like a massive bullseye chance with that, and it could be Jin. He would be slower, much slower. But he would have an enormous bullseye chance. Well, we don't have the royal flush on that. Might think about it a bit later. And then for her, we could give her essentially max hit points so that she withstands that. Laughing Deer, max speed. Yeah, or the Preacher gets max hit point. I mean, it is what it is. That would also be an option. And then she would get max luck. What are we missing? So we're missing 1 damage on the rifle, yes. Then duelist status, that's not that important. She gets duelist when someone has fawn, so that's a bit counterintuitive. Then at the start of her turn, she ignores burning. That's also not that important. 5 of a kind is super helpful, but this here isn't that helpful. Here he becomes countering. He has a bit of a higher base damage. I will say that is actually quite good. And this is just triggering if half of the group is dead. Oh, that's stupid as well. And if at the start of the turn, lower than 75, heads down, stops burning. Look, I mean, yes, there are a couple of good things like Wild Run 3. I will not deny that is good in Rifleman, but it's likely not worth giving up the 4 of a kind structure that we're currently having, because movement is so important, and it's not just for Laughing Deer, it is important for everyone, and the cards are the main donor of movement.
We'll go room by room if we must. And keep your eyes open. Kestrel's here, somewhere.
And Flynn
I'm
can
sure
also
he prepared
only
for our
move
arrival.
people around so much at some point.
Ooh, someone's living big.
We came here to find Solomon, not for a sightseeing tour.
We could also secure Delaire's notes on how to make those bullets, just in case. I bet he keeps them somewhere safe.
Okay, yeah, we could do that.
Ready?
All right, need to take a short break. Let's go back to the game. We do have quite a few compadres down here. looks like a nice area for soldiers. How about we're teleporting over or someone else there? It seems like a legit way of starting it.
I don't miss Kestrel one bit. He was a greedy fool.
So how about we're
Sure.
doing something along the lines of this?
Looking for a better spot.
These are the cover. These guys are nicely clustered out.
Just point.
And I hit forward. Three. Good. Triple hit. I like it. Then set up this
Time
gunslinger.
to smack the other cheek.
Okay. We want as many kills as possible on lapping deer. Thinking about it, do this and this guy already to him.
Right.
Let's just start with that.
Ah!
12,
Go get him, dear.
13.
Done and done. Bullets are fine, but tomahawks are better for up close work.
14. Oh wait, there's a guy here. Okay, well. Let's try as well. 15.
Do that again! I dare you! And I'll spill your guts to show you all the
Oh,
colors
that's
of the wind!
16. We'll give that.
Set me loose!
30. Make it
Awa.
equal. Great hex, 30% crit.
Die! Ah!
Good, come on. How much are we looking at?
I am guided!
Now it's good time for that. Okay,
Done and done.
works out. Anywhere days in the other. Wait, there's another one over there. Okay, we can't really get both of these guys down. He's dazed.
Awa.
Let's just daze the other one and call it a day for the first round. Burning. Dazing.
Wait for it.
What a mess.
Damn.
The game definitely has more hit points now than ever.
Slap leather, compadre.
Oh, more enemies, okay. I think I was expecting a bit of an easy,
You want to fuse
fight
faster?
here. You can get into duels even when he's dead.
Looking for trouble.
That does make a lot of sense to me. hit crit.
I will.
Here it's just going crazy at it. Okay, Flynn. Input. Flynn could this guy over here.
Easy.
Making it an immediate kill for deer. In the meantime, Lazarus. Moves over to here. Happy we got a pistol, so this here should be good. We have a couple more bounces. Question. He does have the bouncer, right? The bouncer, yeah, he does.
Praise!
Okay. These two are dead. Not good. The sharpshooter is still up and running. Sharpshooter is still up and running. I don't like
Let's
it.
do this.
Should have used the rifle, and I should have used the rifle. That's not great. Now Laughing Deer has to suck up a couple of hits, which is actually not cool. But okay.
Got this one. Many stories about us will be told around campfires.
And I will execute great vengeance upon them with furious rebukes, and they shall know that I am the Lord when I shall lay my vengeance upon them.
A good day to die.
And we can kind of use his hit points to our advantage. Because Lazarus could basically shift them around
Yeah?
if we wanted to.
Sure.
Okay, we're good.
See, you don't fight me, you fight yourselves.
Wait. what
That
is
just ain't right.
this? Wait, what is this? Here in Dark Gin?
Bless you.
Why do I like that sound? Let's use hit points to our advantage, as I mentioned.
Yeah?
Okay. I think that
watch this.
Let's do one step at a time, shall we?
Set me loose! Ah!
What's this guy here? Field Stark Twin. Oh, that's not good.
Leave it to me.
One. We get you over here.
See me shuffle.
I don't understand how you do what you do, Flynn, but it's fucking amazing.
One. Okay.
No one out cheats me. Not this time.
27% at this point.
Looking for trouble?
Give us a little bit of response. One thing that we could do is go here, switch, go there, and then hit with down medic.
Right.
That he's been in a safe place. And then
Let's
here.
do this.
Oh, my sweet Flynn. You made your own shadow. Embrace it.
Okay. Bill. I can stay. So back. Oh, come on. This is getting ridiculous. See, this is what I hate when games are doing this. I always hated that with outlaw already. I don't like it between the end of your turn and the beginning of your next turn. Something that you couldn't see is happening and you're taking damage for it. What's this guy that just came out here? And dealt damage twice? Like he was able to spawn. You definitely that Lazarus guy was there, and there was no indication that he was there. So he spawned, and shortly after
I am inevitable.
was able to basically hit us. Now, I think that is unfair. It's just bullshit. I don't mind if something's hard, but if you have no counterplay, that's just annoying. I don't know what to say.
Coming!
So. Can we? Yes, we most certainly can. Then setting something up here. Let's get college.
Looking for a better spot.
And let's get Jim Carter all the way up here.
Hold on to your lunch.
Okay, Jim is in a good spot. I like it. Now, Lazarus. Perhaps these two die.
An eye for an eye.
One and only.
17. Oh, barely not making it. I can't jump through the window, that is a bit of a challenge. Okay, well that was as smart as I thought it would have been. What can we do? Bit of pop thought here. Definitely want to get the revenant dogs down. And once we do have a decent position, that could also work. I like the idea of hitting them and killing them, but 45% not really a convincing number. Can we go to here and kill something? That's the question. Answer's likely no, unless we're injuring something first, which we have no further setup. I mean, we could clapping Deer in a position where he's not carried, but he's basically trapping. And then Jin kills this, and this, and this. But we have Lazarus down there, and we do have Lazarus down there. Not a very... and we do have those two folks back here. But a no-starter. I think I will need to use some of my dynamite. One way of going about this is that into dynamite, and then we don't have a ranged weapon to finish them. I don't want to use wild run yet. And this through the window attacking isn't really cutting it. But I think we will need to use wild run. That means this whole section of the map is pretty much off limits for us afterwards. This wild run, unfortunately, doesn't reset that. It's not great. I like it. It's really not great.
You're wise to fear me. I will. I am guided.
So that's okay. I think here is doing well. We could move in to here and basically hit that revenant dog. but we have two Lazarus twins that would be after us. The other question that I'd be having is if we... yeah. Jin needs to be able to finish this guy. I don't want a super expensive turn where we're moving over then mighty risk just for Jin to reposition and there man, how can I get rid of this? Got another dynamite, so that is an option. But I would rather keep it for a little bit later. I can definitely set one of these guys up to no longer injure us because we do have dazing. So that's a possibility. As far as here, but we need security.
What's the play?
Kind of time. This would be relatively speaking easy, but it's not 100% killing him. We could throw dynamite afterwards and then that would be good, but that would mean we have to look for another dynamite down. Jin could get rid of this revenant dog. Is pretty good. I think we're going to take our chances. I want to take and that finally allows us to do this here.
Get in the upper hand.
Good. Very good. Very, very good. Kavish. Alternatively, this. Can we reach him or him? 1, 2. That's about it. Okay. Cool. I think this is still the best we could do. Question is, do I want to reposition? Because yes, 3 points damage difference, but having Jin Carter in a bit of a better position, there's also a potential advantage to that. I think we're doing that. Also, this makes 100% shot, so might as well.
Easy money.
Done and done.
That in here. What's up?
Impossible.
And it's days then.
Many stories about us will be told around campfires.
Still at their life. If change. That's really tough.
Smart! Huh.
Alright, Leather needs to go to the front. And now we are taking Jin. And then switching with our camera.
Set me loose! I am guided!
Nothing here begins to kind of set it up again. I would say switch redo, but there are no great prospect.
Leave it to me.
It's just going to move on.
Bless you. Yeah?
Could sped that up, but question is, can we get up all the way? That's 2 plus 3. And we don't have wild run.
One and only.
That's not a guaranteed kill, I'm afraid. This is far off a guaranteed kill. But, all things considered, there is a good chance that we crit. And we can just use the gun baton.
Showtime.
Never mind. We can't kill her. Move up. And we're just going to prevent her from acting. That's the day. It was a crit. That's good. But that was about it. Lazarus for life.
Rest.
These two are in a nasty position here, man. Expecting you. Ouch.
Done and done.
I'm going to heal up quite a bit. And laughing here at this point, so many kills under his belt. 32% crit chance. That's where we want to be at the beginning. Good. We're nicely healing up. The healing book comes in so clutch and basically gives us a chance of ignoring that stupid
Finders keepers.
Stupid duelist ability. Carter moves up.
Ready to roll.
Lynn moves up. Laughing Deer moves up.
I will.
Just making sure we're not directly at the window. Taken. To do. Still want
Huckleberry.
Deer to be teleported if there are more shadows coming up. The one thing that I learned so far about this map is it is not playing fair. Now I mentioned
Amen.
that my only real gripe with the game so far has been number one, that there are kind of points where events are happening, and those points sometimes mean that you're not getting a reset of all of your actions, but you're basically in the middle of whatever is happening. So I give an example. When we were playing Chaos Gate Space Marines, basically whenever you're kind of entering the final room or a boss is happening, then it's a full reset and you're starting at the fixed position. You have full action points and it is your turn. In this game it's different. You're starting at the end boss, but whatever action points you have left
Ready when you
are basically left, and I think that's the grave mistake for numerous reasons. The second problem that I do have is when people just spawn out of nowhere and then they can shoot you. I hated that with a passion in Long War, and I'm starting to really dislike it here as well.
All right.
No,
all right.
I misclicked. Oh, come on. That's bad. There are enemies further in. I likely need to get back. Wow, that was bad. Wanted to deal damage to him
Bitter?
with a fling
Me?
shot.
I'm fucking loving this.
I don't know, man. Putting gear back in, I think it's a good idea. I'd rather do something along the lines of this. And then we do have 8 points of damage, so that leaves us with 12 to go. Triple move for only 10, so that's not enough.
Bless you.
Lazarus.
Hallelujah.
sets you up. Down to 10.
Yeah.
That could be a kill. So at least she's out of the way and there is no rebuttal to it. And we could move all the way to here. And then just ace him. Not a great turn due to the misclick. I could have played that much better, but there was that misclick. Because I was ranting about
You keep pulling that trigger,
how it
you're
is
gonna break
important
it
to
off.
me that you do have player agency.
Will do.
I actually believe that. In a tactical game, it is super important that
Smart.
you do always have player agency and that the enemy can't just
You
hit
got
you
it.
out of nowhere, because that is not only unfair, there is no playing it well or bad, it's just stupid. I'm not sure if you really did yourself a favor there by getting the melee guy into the backline. Well, maybe you did, because all of a sudden more shadows pop up. It's even happening. Oh man.
Ready to roll.
I am inevitable.
This guy has 20 hit points, so unfortunately, unless we're critting once, we can't immediately kill him. 32 hit points. Holy. Okay, I'm thinking
Looking for trouble?
if I switch Flynn, and then I switch
Yeah.
Laughing Deer around. Then we can do a bit of a hit point exchange. Let's just double check that we can actually do that. Yes, we can. And kind of heal back up.
Looking for a better spot.
Then Shadow into Laughing Deer. Now, give me your hit points. And I'll switch that with your hit points. Okay. Here's the deal, my jolly friends.
Done and done.
I think Deer doesn't take shit from you, so he's actually quite mad. 36% crit. Good chance of critting. If we don't, then it's at 9, which means Jin can set it up for kill. Of course we're not, that's unfortunate. Jin now sets it up for kill. Okay. The Revenant Mad Dog, I should have killed him before. Alright, Flynn. Is pretty much in a bad spot here. Carter doesn't have the hit points to persevere that level of onslaught. This whole thing here is also very, very strange. Why can't I hit my good friend
Nope,
here?
no
out
way.
of view? Was it here?
Let's do this.
Yes, it was. Okay. We could go into full cover here. Yeah, it's not great. Being teleported into the middle of all of these guys was just really, really, really bad.
I'm ready.
I bring greetings.
Should have killed that Revenant Mad Dog earlier. So this damage, 8, they do have blue dynamite. Oh wow. Well, that damage was completely unnecessary.
Yeah.
I ain't afraid of death. I've sent him a lot of business over the years.
Bless you.
I need to get
Nuh-uh.
Revenant. Because we need to heal.
Let's switch.
The safest way of doing that. He was in a really not that great position though. I could force these guys here all to be dazed, which could be a decent starting position.
I'm always ready.
Okay, listen. We need to be a bit decisive and take action here. One into two. And then we're moving in with Lazarus. Jim Carter.
Let's dance.
One kill into
Easy money.
another right here.
Bring greeting.
If we were to charge out, what would be the plan? Listen, I would need to crit one strike to get beer down. And then the thing is, if I don't, how far can we move? We could basically move to here. So it's now a question of, do we want to pussy out? Yeah, or is he standing his ground? Kalish is barely out of range, elsewise this would be a kill. So I think I want to stand the ground. Nearly 40% chance to crit. Come on.
Set me loose!
Statistically, it should work. Oh, come on.
Ready when you are.
Well, we kind of knew what was about to happen. He is gonna go down. It is what it is. Can't really change it now. I made my decision. Gotta live with the consequences. We're moving up. All the way.
Ready to roll.
And Lynn is doing so the same.
Hell.
Kill point. Stop me all! A good day to die, but a better day to keep killing.
Leave them. Keep pushing through.
dips.
And this is annoying. I wanted it to be a hero arc where we have like 40% crit and he's just clearing up all of that. Didn't work out.
Amen.
Come on, I need a good health transfer. Very nice. Okay, cool.
Yeah?
Okay, let's do the following. Trying to get one shot. Can I get a decent shot somewhere?
Eyes on the prize.
Good. That's one hit. Followed up by kill. Followed up by another kill.
Let's dance.
Move to here.
Let's do it. Eyes
Another
on
kill.
the prize.
Man, I still dislike. Oh, should have just hit that and that. I dislike that we could have had the hero ending,
Let's do this.
but it just wasn't meant to be.
Looking for a better spot.
Just making sure that Flynn is not getting targeted, that Jin is not getting targeted because he's the carry.
Bloody hell. Yeah? Let's do this.
Very good.
You are a shadow yourself, Lazarus. You know you can't fight me. Not
How
really.
is she out
You
of
know
view?
I'm doing what needs doing.
Oh man, that sucks. He's an invalid target. Okay, well that thing's
Ready
well.
when you are.
10 points of damage. Add 8 from the dynamite and we're good.
What's the play? Easy money.
Okay, I will admit the end of this here wasn't as clean as it could have been. First one to openly admit that. But I think it all fell apart, we can agree, when I had the chance to just run out or take the hero stand. And I'm not ashamed to admit that I made the wrong decision. Imagine though, if he would have stood here
Here I go.
and basically killed his compadre.
Let's get you out of here.
Where do you think you're going with my guests, Jin? I never said you're...
Shut up. I'm done with you. We played your little game. We pushed through anything you threw at us, and now we're done. You hear? We were partners once, Clive. We were brothers.
And whose fault was it that?
The fault was mine, okay? I really fucked it up this time, I know. But this is me fixing it. So whatever beef you have with Mammon, whatever your plans, you deal with it after I stop him. After I get our souls back.
Have it your way, Jin. Mammon's yours, but when I come for what's mine, don't try and stop me.
Yeah, we didn't get the 3 dynamite. And the final portion of it, the last fight I didn't play as clean as I could. Part of it was though that we really had poor line of sight. But anyways, no excuses. We should have never ended him then and there, Carter. He's always be on our backs.
You didn't know him before Mammon fucked us over. Even the way he is now, I trust him. He won't get in our way, not anymore. Now let's get our Mr. Delir someplace safe so he can set to work.
Oh, we got a new card. I almost forgot. Aces. Which means we can actually put quad aces on you into quad kings into you. Into quad queens into you. And then our preacher gets quad jacks. Just a bit of a stat upgrade, really. So now that we have all of those cards dealt, question is what's the most important thing? And he has 24 movement, this here is +2, so it would be 26. Movement I still think is most important for him. 25 movement, 22, 18. How much movement difference is that? Okay, who needs bullseye chance then? I mean, there is something to be said that if we put more bullseye chance onto him, he starts with a higher bullseye chance, but don't think that that worked out as well as it should have. If we stack all bullseye's chances, it's 8, 15, 21, 26, 30. 30 plus 15, that's 45, 50. I mean, there's something to be said about like crazy amounts of bullseye's chance. And then he also would get Wild Run 3. But that would basically end up destroying all of our hens. Listen, just out of curiosity, I'll do it. So that's 24 movement. Yeah, it's actually 18 movement. The bullseye's chance is super good. I don't think so that it is worth it though. Four of a kind just give you a lot of everything. And movement is so important, as we've seen in the last map. You can't just have only one person that is good at movement. I will say though, we'll put more movement onto Deer. More bullseye's chance onto Jin. Might as well more hit points because he needs that. More luck onto you and the Preacher. A little bit more speed. I think that's fine. We're leaving a bullseye's chance here. I think that's not clever. Might as well do that. Okay, in terms of inventory, what did we get? Delirious notes, that's okay, whatever. Max speed for movement, so both of our carries have like really good movement. I'm asking myself if we should switch Blinn and the Preacher around. I think the answer is likely yes. Blinn just needs Shadow Step, and I'm using her heavily for that. If our Preacher is a bit faster, even a little bit, that helps a lot. Which then brings us back to the question, is the Wendigo Skull worth it, or are we going 21 movement? I think we're going 21 movement. Hit point regeneration, definitely. I mean, here's the deal, right? This has helped us so well. 15% extra melee, great. I'm not denying that. But boy, this is a strong trinket. 25% luck per turn. Nah, we need the speed. Could be something on her, but yeah, I'd rather have more hit points. Okay. We're visiting the surgeon and getting a full patch up. Let's get the bullets. Finally.
This time Solomon was able to work in peace. It took him a whole night, but just as we were drinking our second coffee, he emerged from the workshop carrying a metal box with dozens of devil-killing rounds. I noticed old man Bill eyeing them suspiciously as Flynn took one bullet to watch it up
Such
close.
small things. And yet these will be the key to set us all free.
Use them during your final confrontation with Mammon, and he'll go down like a mortar. Go find your Hellgate station. Good luck.
Before I managed to hide the box, Bill pocketed 6 of them and went for himself a drink.
Hey, Bill, what the hell was that? Are you
You
okay?
don't get it. If these bullets are able to kill Mammon, I think they'll be able to kill me. So I'm saving a handful, just in case.
You can't be serious. What are we going to do without you? You just let your die after all we went through.
You know good advice when you hear it. Good.
I'm not saying I'll do it. I feel good to have the option, you know? Having a real choice. Anyway, I just can't wait until we're done with Mammon. Okay, a little bit of blah 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 blah. And let's see what Solomon tells us. It doesn't seem to be just blah blah. Jin says, this brass and cold stuff, we keep running into their business and they're running it. I don't think that's coincidence. No, it's not, you see. I used to work with Victor Brass before I became an industrial. We were both fascinated by the supernatural. I happened to become famous years ago for saving a lot of people. This is when he approached me. Together we started the company. We were supposed to help people turn things supernatural into weapons to fight the supernatural. We both went astray in our ambitions. He became mad with greed, dangerously mad, fascinated by the ghost train. He invented Aurorium, a metal imbued with demonic powers. Trust me, to say that cannot end well. As for me, well, that's a long story. Brass & Co. operates from his headquarters in Texas. I'm afraid once we've dealt with Mammon, it might help to deal with Victor Brass himself as well. Especially since you've already pissed him off. Alright. Profane bullets. Wait. We got a trinket, I like it. What does that trinket do? Handguns. Weapon damage +1. That'll make us slower, but weapon damage +1 cannot be overlooked. On the other hand, 4 speed and luck, not bad either. This would make it a 8 points of damage gun, 9. It is only for handguns though, right? And he said we should use it for the last confrontation.
Didn't we ride this way before?
Bought the ghost train at Hellgate Station.
Let's make haste.
Here, follow me. Let's keep going.
Alright, we're going to do that the next time. We'll take long enough for today. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.